Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be jamming. I got to turn off my voice recognition because it's picking up every word that I say, and I ain't about to start nothing over. That's right, you heard what I said. We just go, nothing, daddy. This is called Jam, everybody. And it's Teddy's Jam. And, ladies and gentlemen, we got a lot to talk about. The reason why I'm jamming right now at 6:20 p.m. in the evening on a Monday, when I'm as tired as a dog, I just didn't know it was 6:20. So I done gained an hour because I thought it was about 5:20. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to show y'all something because this is how I think. See, I told you that what the courts are doing and what the banks are doing is they're saying that you had the authority to pledge property for which you didn't own. That's why you could pledge the property you were getting ready to purchase. But hold on, if you received the loan before you purchased the home, because you can't purchase the home without the money, so if you received the loan before you purchased the home, that's an unsecured loan. If it's an unsecured loan, they cannot use foreclosure on you. Foreclosure doesn't apply. Wait a minute, are you telling us they can't foreclose on our home? That's exactly what I'm telling you. But I'm telling y'all don't understand what's going on. So me and Teddy, we gonna explain it to y'all. Hey Teddy, oh yeah! Dum did it for me! Ladies and gentlemen, let's play! The debtor must have rights in the collateral before the security interest can attach to the collateral. So guess what? See this right here? I highlighted that. And guess what we're gonna do? Uh-oh, let's highlight it again. I forgot I left it highlighted and I unhighlighted it. You see me unhighlight it? Well, I'm going to unhighlight it again and then highlight it back again. And then I'm going to copy it. And then I'm going to duplicate this window. Duplicate the metaba. Okay, so while that window is duplicating, this one is already done. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to highlight this. And then we're going to go to the next one and we're going to talk. Let's get rid of that. Just to be close, y'all. Lionel Richie and them Commandors. Just for a moment. Wow. Just for an hour. Give it a second, ladies and gentlemen. To you, girl. Oh, nah. Oh, baby. Wow. They should have played the original one. Okay, because the original one don't start off like that. And I get kind of pissed off when they play with my songs like that. Yeah. Let me take a look at this. We'll be right there, ladies and gentlemen. Because I don't like it when people play with my music like this. Yeah, see, they say this is the single version. The radio version didn't start off like that, ladies and gentlemen. Y'all know that. Okay, yeah, he did that. Wow. Y'all know what I'm talking about, that wow? Okay. So I can't stand it when he don't do his wow. Wow. Give me a second so I can show you guys what I've been doing so that you guys will understand where we're headed. So far, you don't think you've received enough information. Ladies and gentlemen, when you go and you purchase a home, I'm not talking about those of you who refinance. I'm talking about people who are purchasing a home for the first time. Okay? I want all of you to pay attention. I'm talking to the people who have, when they purchased their home, they purchased it from a seller, not from the bank. They didn't already own it. The bank didn't own it. Someone else owned it. You are the ones I'm talking to. Not the refinancers. That's a whole different argument, and I'm sorry, but I don't have the time to deal with every aspect of law. I'm only dealing with the majority of people out there. And those of you who refinance, you can use this information to go after the original creditor. Okay? Which means you never owed the money in the first place. Ladies and gentlemen, they cannot foreclose on your home if this is the case. Pay attention. The debtor may have rights in the collateral before the security interest will attach, or must have rights in the collateral. You must have permission to use the collateral before there is a security interest for which you can use the collateral. You cannot use the collateral unless you've been given permission. Permission is the security interest. Now pay attention to what they say right here. The phrase right in the collateral, as used in the code, UCC 9-204, has no clear definition. Wait a minute, then how can you fools sit up here and tell me what it means if you don't have a full definition for it? Because they're operating off of presumptions. We presume this is what, not Congress. Congress did not write the code. They put together this little stupid commission to write the code, ladies and gentlemen, a bunch of attorneys. Pay attention. However, the code recognizes that a debtor who does not own the collateral may nonetheless use the collateral for security, thereby acquiring rights in the collateral, only when authorized to do so by the actual owner of the collateral. In order for those of you who purchase a home for the first time, in order for those of you who purchase a home for the first time to have access to the collateral, to have access in the rights to the collateral, the only way you can do this is if the owner of the property give you rights to the collateral, meaning he will have to let you use that collateral. He would have to be a co-signer. That's what a co-signer is, someone who gives you authorization to use interest in their property, their credit. You don't believe me? Better go back and take a look at a co-signer, because that's exactly what this is saying. This individual, when you're applying for that loan for that home, is giving you the right to put his home up as collateral. Ladies and gentlemen, ain't no stranger gonna give you the right to put up their junk as collateral. That's how you kill this stuff, by saying there was no such authority from the previous owner. This was not a secured loan because I didn't acquire interest in the property. I did not acquire a security interest until after I signed the documents, not before. Hold on. Let's go on. Oh, no, we don't want that. Man, I already seen that case. Let's see. I need to go back. There is one that I did see that actually spoke about signing the document. Okay, the debtor may pledge a security property, pledge as security property that they don't own. I don't know why it switched, because it saw me getting ready to show that to y'all, and you see how it switched up on me? I didn't even change nothing. It just decided to change stuff up on its own. Look at that. And now it's going to take its time trying to interfere with me doing this video. Y'all see what I'm talking about? Oh, that boy crazy, y'all. Don't be listening to him. He crazy. Ladies and gentlemen, let me show you how crazy I am. Has anybody ever talked to you about giving away your interest in a property just because somebody's purchasing it? Ladies and gentlemen, rights in the collateral? Even I didn't know of this stupidity. Of course I knew that I could sign over rights to a vehicle. Let's say if I was co-owner of a vehicle, well, I could sign away my rights in the vehicle because I have the right to do that. Just like a partner in a business can sell his rights to another person unless there's a clause in their contract prohibiting that. Ladies and gentlemen, there is no clause in your contract to purchase. You have a settlement agreement. It's called an offer. And they accept your offer doesn't constitute them giving you authorization to use that property as security interest. They're going to say, well, their acceptance of your offer is that security interest. No, it isn't. That's just them saying they accept my bid. They're not accepting my offer because we haven't completed anything. They're just saying they're not going to let anybody else come in and outbid me while we're waiting for everything to clear. While we're waiting for everything to clear, that owner has not given me authorization to use that property. The only thing that owner has said is, I'm not going to put you through no hoops. See, that's their technicality, ladies and gentlemen. They say because the other party has accepted your offer that he's giving you an interest in his property. No, he is not. You have placed in a bid. Just because you put in a bid, that doesn't give you rights to the property. What that gives you is first in line rights to acquire the property, but not rights to use the property. That's why rights in the collateral has not been explained. So you must be authorized by the owner, and this owner must do so explicitly, and he must do so in writing. It must be his intent to give you rights to his collateral, his property. I hope that you guys are paying attention. All right, hold on. He knows, y'all. Y'all know he knows, right? He knows, y'all. Leave young thing alone, y'all. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone. Okay, ladies and gentlemen. He says the debtor is stopped. Pay attention. The debtor is stopped from arguing that it did not own the collateral where security agreement for loan listed the property as belonging to the debtor, and the debtor represented that it owned the property pledged as security. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, this is the individuals who are refinancing. They can't do this. But I want you to understand, when you purchase the property, you're not a debtor. When you purchase the property, you're not a debtor. You are a borrower from the bank, but you are a purchaser respecting the property. You may have borrowed the money from the bank, but respecting the property, you are a buyer. The buyer has no security interest in a property prior to his gaining rights to the property. Oh, by the way, remember I told you guys that about that song about Help Me Make It Through the Night with Gladys Knight? Well, this is Bryan Adams' version of Help Me Make It Through the Night. Okay, it is clear that under Alabama law, the debtor may indeed pledge collateral he does not own. Yes, that he does not own, but what they don't tell you when they make statements like that, he needs permission from the owner. That's the way the stupid code is written. The debtor and the owner of the collateral are not the same person. So again, for example, instructs those construing the term debtor where the debtor and the owner of the collateral are not the same person. You need permission from the owner to use the owner's property. If you don't get permission from the owner, then you are guilty of depriving that man of his right to property. Under the 2 counts, which he was convicted, Broom obtained loans for $989,000 and was not the true beneficiary of either loan. He was not the actual owner of the collateral and had no right to pledge the collateral. You follow me? So watch this. Take tomorrow. Like I said, everybody must understand how often this song has been redone. I couldn't believe how many times people have redone the song, but by listening to the song the first couple of times when I first heard it and playing it over and over and over again, Help Me Make It Through the Night, I can see why so many people have gravitated towards this song. The same as the song A Song for You. So many people have redone A Song for You that it is not even pathetic. It is a lot of people appreciating the words of these songs, and I appreciate them for appreciating the songs. Alright, now what I had to do is I had to open up another window because I don't want to lose those windows. I'm going to show you in a minute why I don't want to lose those windows, why I'm having to take you to me having to do this pasting and copying and moving and wrapping, and you know what I'm saying, bobbly boop popping. That's what I'm doing. That's what I'm talking now. That's what I'm talking. You see what I'm talking about? That's what I'm talking about. Ladies and gentlemen, you can get a piece of my love by Guy. Y'all remember Guy, don't you? That's why I'm playing Teddy Riley. Y'all know what I'm talking about? I know some of y'all know what I'm talking about. So don't be pretending. Alright? Y'all know the 80s and the early 90s. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Anyway, I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen. Security as collateral. We don't want that. See, that's the keyword search. You don't want that because it'll only do certain words. I didn't ask for that certain word. Now, although we are focusing on collateral, keyword, what we're focusing on is he was not actually the owner of the collateral. That's what I'm interested in. because that's the case law that you all are going to be using. As a matter of fact, I might as well show you what I'm doing while that's doing what it's doing, so you don't have to wait. Ladies and gentlemen, the debtor must have a right in the collateral before the security interest will attach to the collateral. Then we put all of those case laws. We put the link, and I'm going to do that. He was not the actual owner of the collateral and has no right to pledge the collateral. And then I put the case law so that when we complete this document, you ain't got to say nothing. All of your evidence, hey, the courts agree with what I'm talking about. He was not the actual owner to pledge the collateral. That's the one, the first one. Wait, hold on. This is the same case, so we got to go past that. Oh, this is a different one. Okay. It talks about worthless valuables or forged could not affect the liability of the defendant on the note and could give him no right of action for damages because he could not sustain no damages thereby. He was not the pledger. He neither owned the collateral nor had any interest therein. Ladies and gentlemen, when you're purchasing a home, you do not own the collateral until you finish the purchase. I know they try to do the technicalities, but we have to, this is a trust agreement that you're signing. That is showing the collateral. So please understand, you can put the house up as collateral afterwards. You can do it afterwards, but it's an unsecured loan, so it doesn't fall under the Foreclosure Act. So they will have to take you through a foreclosure process, what's called a civil trial. Can you imagine what would happen if everybody had to go through a civil trial? Pay attention. At the time of the signing of the security agreement, John Kendrick had no rights in the collateral pledged to secure the loan. Pay attention, people. Isn't this what I've been saying the whole time? At the time of the signing of the security agreement, your contract, your mortgage, your deed of trust, you had no rights in the collateral pledged to secure the loan. The house wasn't yours. You didn't own that. That doesn't happen until after you sign the papers. After you sign the papers, not before. You don't own the collateral until the other party is paid. You following me? That's what I'm doing. Doing this for y'all. So this document, my hope is going to be finished. I was trying to get it finished by tomorrow. I'm going to do the best I can. I got a late start today, ladies and gentlemen, because there was a bunch of other things going on. Because I have a lot of other things going on. But I'm trying to put my life on hold for y'all. Y'all know what I'm saying? And that ain't easy, I'm telling you, honey. It ain't easy at all. Over and over again. Guy. They were just talking about over and 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 over again. That was Guy talking like that. Okay? So we just took, he was not the actual owner, and now we're going to take the other one and we're going to bring it there. And I'm going to get this done. I just wanted to let you guys know. Go back over the video. Type this into case text. Look up the same laws. Look at what it says. Understand that when you signed the mortgage, when you signed the deed of trust, when you went to closing, you didn't own the collateral, so you couldn't pledge it. Okay? It wasn't fraud on your part. It was a mistake. Because the bank was telling you that you could pledge it. That's why they prepared the documents. Even though you're signing as the grantor, you had the trustee prepare the documents. The trustee is liable because he had a duty to double check. That's what I showed you guys earlier, and we got that case law in there too. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to let All Saints take us on out of here. And while they're taking us out of here, I want to thank y'all
Was it that I
for everything. Y'all take care.
Or did I not
We're going to keep y'all
enough affection?
moving forward
Not
on
only will
this.
your
Got your
answers
backs,
keep me
people.
safe, but I'll never,
Gotta
never
go.
to make
22
the same
minutes.
mistake again. You can tell me to my face, or even on the phone.